Hello, how are you? You know, one of the things that I think now a lot of people are working from home. So a lot of people have time on their hands. So my daughter Ona, she sends me funny things and I send her funny things. And I have friends that I send funny things. She sent me something today. I had to crack up laughing. But my daughter, she's not saved, okay? So I can't read it all, but you will get my drift when you hear it. But one of the things now, I think that people are really seeing the value of living life on your terms. My daughter, she's a speaker and a trainer. She's an introvert, but once she got a check for $5,000, she became an extrovert. so, so I believe in creating special moments that you laugh together and decide to do something that's you. That's you. When you do something that's you, when you answer the calling on your life, you will never work a day in your life. But I got to read this to you from my daughter who's not saved, all right? I think I made a point of that. Okay, so she sends this to me. Dear doctors, listen now, follow me on this. You're going to get my drift. Can y'all please stop asking Black folks to trust science? Slaves were tortured in the name of science. Innocent Black men in the Tuskegee experiment were infected and killed in the name of science. Henrietta Lacks was betrayed in the name of science. And then she has another statement. Your science. You know the pause. I'm not going to tell you that's my daughter, Dr. Ona Brown. I had to pray for her. I just put the phone down and I prayed for her. I said, touch her, Lord, touch her, Lord. Oh, my daughter, she sends me all these funny things. And there's a guy, a comedian, Shula King, I think that's his name. Oh, my God, I love his stuff. He has some crazy stuff. And I'm encouraging you. Have stuff that's funny that you laugh at. There's certain things that I watch on a regular basis because I know that they're going to make me laugh. She sends me stuff and I send her stuff. They got one of these memes where they have 45 playing drums. They got another way he dancing too. They got all kind out here. Oh my goodness. I tell you, only my daughter would come up and she would find these things and send them to me. And so if you find something that's real funny, I want to get them. I got to have you send them someplace, okay? I got to have you send them someplace because I don't want everybody flooding my emails. So I got to, wait a minute, I think I do have one. Yeah. Well, Les Brown Private. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. At gmail.com. Okay. But do some things, create some special moments, and have some funny things that you do. Create some things that allow you to connect with people and just take time to make the best of a bad situation. It's bad. And I think if we reach out to people and look for ways in which we can give ourselves away, that we can help people who are hurting right now, people who need food, some of the basic necessities of life, that if we just focus on giving ourselves away rather than looking at people whose situation is less than ours and saying, oh, ain't that bad? No, we can do more than that. At least that you do unto these, my brethren, you do it also unto me. I use my voice. I gave 6 speeches the other day, and just to help raise funds for some needy families, because this is my calling. When you are living in your calling, you never work a day. As my mother taught me, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, you forget your years and your years will forget you. And so my goal is to die young at an old age. And don't do like I did. For 14 years, I didn't do this. Don't let the odds discourage you from doing something that in your heart you know you are meant to do. I knew in my heart I was meant to speak, but I convinced myself over and over and over again not to do it. And Gary Cox, he's a speaker, he said something that's very important. He said that when there's an argument between your mind and your heart, follow your heart. I was talking to someone who was just ready to go. And then she talked to her family members. Listen to me. When you get advice from people that's on your level, you inherit their lifestyle. See, everybody's the same. The only thing that distinguishes us are our habits, our knowledge, our skills, the value that we bring. So I just texted her back and said, okay, I hope that your family can help you to get recognition nationally and globally. And I hope that they can teach you how to monetize your voice and make $70,000 an hour like I do. And I hope that they can shorten your learning curve and help you to learn how to make an impact with your story and your voice. And at this stage of your life and at your age, I just hope they can accelerate the time because of their experience and their accomplishments. See, you never take advice from people that's on your level. No, absolutely not. You if you're the smartest one in the room, you know you go to another room. You don't want that kind of situation. So, and this person is immensely gifted. But I use the analogy, you can have the most gifted football team or basketball team or any sports team. But you know what they all have in common? They all have a coach. They all have a coach. None of them just get out on the field or on the floor of a basketball stadium and decide, well, we got all the talent. Let's do it ourselves. We'll wing it. So now she's going to wing it. Okay. You know what that is? The world's smallest violin playing the world's saddest song. Don't take advice from people that have not done what you want to do. Don't do that. No. Listen to people who have experience. Don't take advice. I'm telling, and those of you that want to speak, when people pay you a compliment, say, oh, you were very good, say thank you very kindly. Be courteous and polite. But don't take that to heart as if they're going to write you a check. In fact, the fact that they know you, they will not write you a check because they know you. I'm from Miami. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I don't go there and speak. Why? Because they don't invite me to speak. A prophet's not without honor except in his own hometown. People pay you a compliment, but they ain't going to write you no check because they feel like because they know you, they shouldn't have to pay you. Isn't that interesting? Yes. This thing called life. It's in this incredible time, the speaking and coaching industry, it's $70 billion in less than 10 years. It's going to be over $700 billion. Now, that's a different ball game. But the wave of people having mental breakdowns and nervous breakdowns and suicides and divorce and domestic violence and things happening to our children and crime spiking. Whoo! Your voice is needed. Messages of hope. People who have a heart for people are needed now. Just when things shut down, certain things are open up. Some new opportunities, new ways in which you can reinvent yourself, throw the net on the other side. God is getting ready to do a new thing with your life. Be open to the possibilities. You have something special. You have greatness in you. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, by the way. Butter, that book, Fear of Failure, that's a powerful book. It's off the hook. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's Baby Boy.